all came. I know this is a big change for a lot of you. Some of you guys were like about foot and a half in snow not too long ago. So again, it's a nice, beautiful 2 days, 3 days of events, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So before we get started, I do want to say a couple of things. In years past, we did this a little differently. We kind of threw the event and paid for it. This year, we went after sponsorship, and I really want to make this announcement early. You're going to hear this over and over again. But because of a lot of people's hard work and a lot of great relationships, we were able to do something special this year. Almost 90% of the rally this year is going to be paid for through relationships, vendors, and sponsors. What I'll do really quickly, anyone who has a vendor who sponsored or gave or is going to, hold on, Jaime, I'm sorry. Come on up here. Don't be shy. I got your seat, not me. I don't mean to call you out, but Jaime's here, everyone. So, anyone that has a vendor that is here that they know of, Craig, Stephania, Paula, Ariel, stand up real quick. Everyone that has a vendor who's here representing, Tom, stand up real quick. Paula, you've got, oh no, right now, really quickly. So, and again, anyone else, these are the people who worked really hard to drive their vendors to sponsor this event for us. Okay? So when everyone else... Yeah, Maria won't stand up, she's giggling. She's just waving. Craig, can you stand up? I'm going to call you out real quick. I know you hate being in the center of attention. Well, right? Look at yours. So, really quickly, because of the work that Craig has done over the last couple of years and the relationships that he has built through our drink program, about $30,000 to $40,000 of what we are going to be spending these couple of days came from relationships built that Craig has developed. So basically, you can thank Craig for your sleeping arrangements tonight. But we did want to show that our big sponsors, MillerCoors, Eyes On, and thanks again for our big contributors this year. And then the rest of the group, which you will meet a majority of these people tonight at the Vendor Expo. So again, thank them, take some time to spend some time with them. Okay? Really quickly, we did this last year, so it's no surprise. You know, a lot of people have been calling and asking who the wow of the year is. So let's just do it really fast. Let's get through this and get this person out of here. So a couple of comments that were made. Loved her personality, loved her energy. The music was playing. Very friendly. Also has worked in areas since 2009. Received 3 100 Mystery Shop scores last year, perfect 100s, and 2 Platinum EcoShore audits. You're welcome. Many Voice of the Guest promoters. This one is going to be a giveaway. Considered a champion, not in just the guest program, but also in selling mojitos. This year's Wow of the Year comes from Miami Bongos. Good job. And Giselle's really shy, so please. It's an honor out of 2,700 plus associates to be selected as the person who gets to come and spend the week with us. It's not we don't take it lightly. And do know that every month we pick one person to represent the company, and at the end of the year, we pick someone to come and join us. Okay, so congratulations. But wait, what if you order now? We thought we would sweeten the pot and pick another wow of the year. The impact of these people on our business has been so great this year. And because the whole spirit of what we will be talking about the next couple of days is the tools, the resources, but most importantly, the people, we had such good candidates that we decided to go with the second winner, so it was hard to pick between these two people. So, the next person was awesome, very kind. Food and service was great. Such a sweetheart. The breakfast sandwich was amazing. She was great. Worked with Aries for 2 years. Nominated multiple times for the Wow of the Month. Assists in training new associates. Recently earned her champion certification. Many Voice of the Guest promoters also, of course. Working on becoming a supervisor. Here's the giveaway. Works at Earl's Sandwich at Chesapeake House. Courtney Smart. So again, congratulations to both of you. We love having you here. Take some time to talk to these people. These are the ones that are making a difference with what we do and how we do it. So please. So without further ado, I will hand this off to Chavi. Thank you, Chavi.
I think I'm going to leave one word from it. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Harry and team, for organizing this amazing event. The first time that I get inside this room, there were been shots before. How many people we had? I was thinking about what we did last year, 2 years, 4 or 5 years ago. So many things have changed in this company. I have a short presentation for you, obviously. I will try to in the 30-minute range. I'm not going to talk about main strategy. What I wanted to do with you is sharing what has happened in this company and in the world in the last 10 years. Why the last 10 years? Because in September 2007, we saw the first sandwich at the Miami International Airport. So I thought that it was a good event, nice event, to share with you what has been the last 10 years. Obviously, some of you, most of you, you will recognize because you have been part of the history of this amazing company for the same, for this amazing business journey. So I have 3 points. Areas USA at glance for the last 10 years. What has happened? I have to share, and I want to share with you some of the key figures. We'll talk about what we have been, we'll talk about what we are doing, what our dreams. And finally, in the conclusion, I would like to share with you again three pillars. What I think that is going to help us to build and to develop this amazing platform that we have built all together. So the first part, 10 years, justifying with you the reason why. I think that is a nice anniversary to share with you. Everything starts somewhere. We started in 2006. The world at that time was different from what we are living right now. Julian Assange, very smart guy, founded the WikiLeaks. No more secrets. The communication was going to be something that in the last 10 years has improved extraordinarily. And there was another big event that probably, I don't know if you're aware, Twitter was born. Today, 320 million users use Twitter every month. 10 years ago, none of us, even we knew what was going to be Twitter. We didn't need it. But as Elias, we won the first contract in the US, in Miami. That's the reason why we are here. And that was starting this, I would say, business adventure on the life journey for some of you, some of us. So this is what we had 10 years ago, 11 years ago in the world and in the company. But obviously, 2007 came with different challenges. As a guy that probably you know it, mentioned you have to stay hungry and you have to stay foolish. This is what we like to be, and this is what I would like that you could keep this spirit. 2007, June 2007, I remember perfectly well because I saw on the TV a guy called Steve Jobs display an iPhone. That was at that time, I was so proud of my Motorola that I thought I'm not going to have a new iPhone. I'm going to do a flip-flop. So imagine what should be our life without an iPhone or whatever you want to Samsung. Talking about probably 10 years ago. This year is the 10th anniversary, right? So how things are changing. So how do we have to change personal, professional, and from the company's point of view? We saw the first ticket September 2007. I'm talking about 25 years ago. I'm talking about 10 years ago. First ticket in the Miami International Airport. You know that the fiscal year is from September to September. The first year, 2016, 2017, sales of this company was $23,000. At the same time, we won the contract in Orlando, at Site 3, Orlando Airport. March 2016, we broke a record for 2 occasions, monthly sales, $1.2 million. Congratulations, an amazing job. I was looking for you. But not only that, because you are breaking the records every day. Last Friday, St. Patrick, you broke another record. You sold almost $60,000 per day, 59,325. Again, congratulations, right? So that was 2007, not far away. After 2007 came 2008. And it was a year of, I define as a big failures, big learnings. So the world changed. We had probably one of the largest long-term crises in this country, not only in this country, worldwide. The unemployment rates, figures that they haven't seen before in the past probably 6 decades. So big corporations and Chipotle, they had big failures, they had big crisis in diabetes. McDonald's left Chipotle in 2006. In 2008, they had this big, let's say, health issue. But the main message that I wanted to share with you in the 2008, but I think that altogether we also learned, is that without failings, there is no learning. So it was tough. It was tough for us this year because we had many challenges and failings, but I think that it was very positive because if you learn in your life, if you learn from failings, I'm sure that you will be stronger and you will learn a lot. So what happened in our company? So 2007 was the year that we lost 2 big projects. 2008 was the year that we lost 2 big projects. Well, one big project was the 401 Turnpike project. It's a project that we worked very hard. The team that we were here, team that supported the time you in Sergio, you were part of the team in Spain, worked very hard to be successful in a 23 service classes project that was in Ontario, in Toronto. I can guarantee that spent February and March in Toronto, I've never been in the coldest place in Toronto. Chicago, close to Ontario, is a really warm and nice place. So it was a big disappointment, big failure for us, but we learned a lot. We learned a lot, and you will see that based on this learning, we were able to succeed the year after. So we also learned that in San Jose, where we submitted our proposal in 2009. So without San Jose, that we saw 4 years after, almost 5 years after the meeting, it had never been possible to be where we are in Los Angeles. So I know it that at that time, tough year for all of us. So there was 2 big failures. But as mentioned to you before it, don't be afraid to fail because in life, and I think as a company, the fails, if we use it correctly, is going to be enormous opportunities for all of us to grow and to become stronger. I know that it's tough in the beginning when we had it, but our experience that we have had it, so I think that we have to be proud of sharing with, not only with our associates, with my families. I tell my kids, don't be scared of failing, because failing is going to help you grow. In 2009, inspiration, this is the title, and you working. That sentence came from a famous Spaniard painter called Picasso, that he was saying, the inspiration goes 1 foot above you every day. The problem in order to catch inspiration, is that you have to jump. Because otherwise the inspiration is going to be there and you will never be able to get it. What I do is every morning when I wake up, I start jumping. And I'm sure that during the day I'm going to get it. So it is the same. Inspiration is to you working. So I use part of this sentence. I remember well, so that you remember Captain Solid, so that he was the one that was able to manage the plane, say, sea landing, the plane at the Hudson Rivers. So he was saying, keep learning how to do it better. This is what we have to do as a team, as a company, and as a person. Again, in 2009, the unemployment was really high. So we were under really tough circumstances. We, again, as a company. So in 2009, it happened one very important thing in this company, in our history. We won the Follet Turnpike. The Follet Turnpike project, that has been the largest project that we have ever won it, $7.7 billion. I don't know if I will repeat, probably will repeat in the future, being successful in a project as big as this one. But what I would like to remind all of you is, without the failure of the Ontario project, we will never, guarantee, we will never be successful in the Follet Turnpike. So, big failures, big lessons. And obviously, with all the employees, if you see the picture, some of us, we can work and what we're using is right now. I'm not going to convert. If you see the second at the right, I don't know if okay, you can convert. Okay, so it was a big event, and obviously it has reached the maximum number of 1,000 associates working for us. So for the Turnpike, you know, it's one of the largest projects that we have. Again, I think that without the target project, it wouldn't be possible to be as successful. So the 2010 defined as a new area. What happened in 2010 in the world? So very simple. Instagram was created. Instagram, this app, I don't know you, but this is my kids. They cannot live without checking Instagram every half an hour. So it was born. Not talking about 20 years ago, talking about 6 years ago. The world is changing. The companies have to change, and we have to adapt. It's going to be one of the main messages that I would like to summarize at the end of my speech. The world is changing, and it's changing every day faster than what we thought. I would say it was unbelievable that the McDonald's in San Francisco, California, they planned to give this choice to the kids in order to avoid the obesity. So what's happening in our company? So in our company, we won the first contract in Los Angeles, in the years. So that was 2010. Right now, as you probably know it, I try to highlight the figures. It is the largest operation that we have at the airport. This year is going to be close to $75, $78 million. Very profitable. It is 42% of all the total sales at the airports. So without San Jose, that I mentioned to you before, that it was a failure, we saw it, guaranteed again. We wouldn't be where we are right now in Los Angeles. And what we plan to do in Los Angeles, so it's going to be almost promised, that in a year and 2 years, you will see this as $120, $125 million operations. So this is an amazing opportunity, this is an amazing project, but all has an, I'm going to say a reason, no? But has a behind. So that was the 2010. In 2011, so I chose what would be the theme, slightly different, say, well, we were halfway, year 5. 2011, we were starting to see some not revenues but profits at the company. But we have spent 5 years digging, so it has been tough. Global population reached 7 billion and 7 billion people. And I was thinking, what's the impact of this one? 7 billion people living on the same world. So interconnected and changing at a speed that it was unimaginable to think about 15 years ago. So on top of that, there is a snapshot that at that time, 2011, no, it appears. Snapchat, I don't know if anyone knows Snapchat. You don't know? My kids are the one. So it forced us to change what we think the way that we see and the way that we have to conduct business. Because otherwise, we are going to be out of the world that is developing. And the last one that is very nice one, Jennifer Lee was the one that invented the selfie. Right? It's a selfie. But until this year, no one talking about selfie. No one knew it. What was selfie? Right now, you talk about what's a selfie there, which world we live. So this is what changed in 2011 for us, for the company. So we had the first milestone in an area that obviously is an iconic area for us, that it was in New York. We opened the first location in the Newark airport. You know that we have Terminal A, B, and C, and both of them they are very successful. So, but we had the milestone to expand what should be our operations. That time more focused on the Northeast and at the Midwest to the New York. In 2012, big year for the company, responsible growth. I know that I'm trying to define every year more or less the sentence that could show to you. So Tesla launched the first electric sedan in the world, talking about 4 years ago. We're talking about 30 years, the sedan, and right now so this is the most. Facebook had almost 2 billion users. This is something that when I saw it, and the first one, I was trying to put some color. Do you know who is this guy there? So, okay. Okay, so could you imagine that 1 billion views to have this video? Could you imagine how viral are the things right now? If you see this video, first time I remember that I showed you it was a stupid video right now. So again, think about what is the interconnection. Think about how fast the world is changing. So we, at the 2012, I mentioned before, we had a big milestone. All these successes have been big milestones, but winning the Maryland Turnpike project in 2012 helped us a lot to consolidate what is the Turnpike division, not only the airport, the Turnpike division, because combining both has given to us credibility and also profitability. Very important. I implement the first gas approach program. Very much. It's well deserved. I don't know if you are aware. This program that we have started as pioneers here in the States is implemented, or is being implemented in the different areas. Companies, areas in France, areas in Spain, right now. So, like the leadership and I would say the commitment that you have had leading this project is unparalleled. So, thank you. Right? So that was 2012. We had 4 years ago. Look at in 2013, 1 year after that we won, which should be the Maryland project that was consolidated. We say, guys, we are off charts in terms of growing. So I was looking for some number to make a comparison. So this is WhatsApp again. WhatsApp had 400 million active users in 2013. 400, right? So we reached the $200 million in sales in 2013. And we, at the same time, we opened the third location in the amazing project that is the Chicago International Terminal. It's a long-term project. Some people have told us that it would be a failure. I think, again, I think it's going to be an amazing opportunity. It takes time, right? Sometimes in life you have to see the short, the mid, and the long term. This is a long-term project. Very proud of this one and the progress that we are making. But look at the WhatsApp, 2013, 400 million users. WhatsApp, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, no one was this. In the next year, what we will see, or at least I would like to highlight, is the explosions of flavors, of differences. So a multi-connected wall that is evolving really fast, but where the minorities, they can express, not only, I'm going to call it, but they can express their voice, and the market recognizes it. So, front page of the Time, mentioning in Spanish, merecido, right? That is a Spanish word. I decided what I'm doing. In 2015, almost 18% of the population in this country were Hispanics, and is growing. So that means that the consumer is changing, is requesting different type of foods, different types of restaurants, and as you see, the growth on the ethnic concepts is a trend. We responded and we opened the Sammy's in, the Mezza in the Mezza in Detroit. So this is a trend that we will see. Again, things are changing, it's being connected, we have to respect the minorities. So the world is being more complex, and running business is even more complex if we don't follow what should be the trend, because we assume otherwise the risk to be out of the picture. 2014 is anywhere at any time is the interconnectivity. Everyone wants to know exactly what happened at the same time, at the moment, right? So we see two main issues here. One is Uberage. Uber was founded in 2007, but developed the Uberage program to bring, deliver which type of food you want it, wherever you want it, whenever you want it. And on top of that was a little bit surprised for the Amazon statistics. So traditionally, Walmart has been the largest company in the US, the first employee in the US, the second employee in the world after the army in China. So the value of Amazon surpassed the value of Walmart. Again, seeing how it's changing. We had a good year. We finalized Pocahontas. That was the second last service cluster to be finished in Forest Trumpet. And we developed the market in Atlantic retail, trying to make the connection between Amazon and how things are changing in the value with what we have done in retail in Atlanta. So we are in 2016. That is the last one, and again, the times they are changing. So definitely, when you see, I don't want to get politics, no, that's right, but President of the United States visit Cuba after almost 60 years. So things again are changing. And for the first time in the history, McDonald's has declined their sales 1%. It is huge. It is huge. When you see McDonald's, for the past 40 years, they have been growing. So in our industry, the trends are changing. In our industry, not is only that you have to be interconnected, you have to be adapting to the new times. When you realize that Pokemon was the most downloaded app in the history in 2016, guys, so maybe we are losing the trend. If we don't change it, no, we are not flexible. Areas changed too in 2016. We become 100% part of the group Elior, right? And as you know it, I want to take opportunity to explain it. Elior, $6.6 billion company, two main divisions, contract catering from one side, hospital, university, right, and concessions. And the concession business, as I'm going to share with you some figures, is under the name Areas. So we also changed as a company. We have been part of the big corporation. But the main message for this past 10 years is that I think we have put together an amazing job. When you compare how the world has changed, how has been the impact in our organization is huge. Look at this, how many people we are here, and how many people we used to be here. So it's a very positive trend. We'll talk about what's going to happen ahead of us. What's going to be the change? So obviously, I'm not going to talk what I think is going to change the world. I try to explain to you, share with you the trends on our industry in terms of the food, in terms of the concepts, in terms of the communication, in terms of the digital. And I think that all of us together, and I hope that during these 2 days, we could have at least the possibility to talk, or the opportunity to talk each other to understand what's going to be the changes and how we could react to change the company. So the key figures of the company last year, this is in euros, this is not in US, but we'll see $1 in a few months, probably at the end of 17. So Aries, I mentioned to you, 1.7 million euros. If you want to remind some numbers, $2 billion, more or less. So we have become 40% of the sales. And 40% of the total sales of Aries is what we bring to the equation in terms of sales, but also in terms of the EBITDA, the marginality, the profitability, we are quite above the average of the company. So we are in good shape. So this is how we have done it together. The organic growth. Remember that 10 years ago we started from zero in the South Terminal in the Miami. And right now, this year we are going to reach in dollars the 270, 274 million dollars in sales. And our plan is to reach the 400 in 2020. And we are going to reach the 400. So this is, I think, that all of you should feel very proud when someone shows to you this graph. Because this is not only the story of growth, it's a story of profitability, and a story of creation of jobs, and a story of opportunities for us. So when you compare it to 2010, where we were $100 million, mentioned before it that in 2013 we broke the $200 million. So we plan to land this year at 275, but we have the challenge to reach the $400 million in 2020. So we will double the size of the company in 4 years. So in a more complex environment, so as you have seen it, where everything goes faster than before it, where we have to react, where we have to be more, I'm not going to say proactive, by changing, because the competitors that we are facing, obviously they are changing, and the market is changing, and the trend is changing. And on top of that, we have a big challenge to reach it now. Obviously, it is not something that could be done by the executive committee, something that has to be done by all of us that we are here. So obviously, we count on you, because otherwise we are not going to reach what should be now. Finally, let me finalize with this slide. This slide, I mentioned at the beginning, what should be the 3 pillars that we need to sustain and grow this amazing platform that we have built all together. From one side, we have the development, right? Development means the finding new opportunities, new markets, new airports where we could develop what should be our operations. Very important one in order to reach the $400 million that is our goal in 2020. So we are several airports. We want to grow it. And if you ask me, I would say my dream should be to be at the top five airports in the States. So Atlanta, I would like to be in Los Angeles, second largest airport. I would like to be in Chicago, third one. But still we're missing 3 airports that I would like to be. One is Dallas, one is Denver, and the other one is JFK. And apart from that, we are working hard in other opportunities. I think that Kurt and his team will share with you a bunch of opportunities that's coming out, and we are going to work. I'm sure that we're going to be successful. But we need to reinforce the development column in order that the platform could be balanced enough to allow us to reach our goals. On the left side, you will see that this accelerates through the profits, the profitability, through the operational excellence. That obviously affects, we're not going to say 100%, affects 150% all of you that you are here. So we have new tools, we have new teams, Sergio is leading all this new transformation. We cannot unbalance what should be the growth of this company. We have to grow from one side, we have to be profitable. You have seen the chart. We have a track record, I would say, impressive for a company like us. So we still keep to improve it. We have to change, we have to improve. There are a lot of things that need to be improved. We have to do it every day, and I hope that during these 2 days, you will enjoy the different tools that has been developed in order to sustain and to grow. I leave for the final, the first one. I think that this is aligned with my presentation. It was So we have projects, we have MPS, we have digital. But this is part of our transformation journey has to be focused. So we have to change the way that we are doing business. We have to improve it, and we have to align at the speed that the world is changing. The market is changing. If we don't do it, and we are proactive, we are going to be behind. And the main, I would say, goal that we should make is digital projects, new concept development. And again, don't be scared to fail. Who never fails never succeeds. I think that what we have done it is amazing. What we are doing it is remarkable, but what we are going to do together is going to be even better. Thank you.
Sergio's next. He's introducing someone. Get a microphone coming up afterwards.
Sorry. As you could see, Miami is still the worst place in the world to learn English. Yes. Let me introduce Alberto. Alberto is presenting the key figures that we are right now collectively before the two markets, airport and provides will present the respective figures. And I'd like to say one thing. When we look at the projection that we have as a team, I think that we need to fight together to not only to get this result, that we need to fight together to place United States in the right position. As a team, we need to fight to be the most profitable country in the world. This is the right place that we as a team should get in the next 3 years. And we are in the right way. But if you look at me a little bit sad, I am absolutely uncomfortable, and I will be absolutely uncomfortable until we get this position. We should be the most profitable country in the world, and we can get. We should be happy, but only in a transit to this goal. And we are in the right transit to this goal. Let me, Alberto, the money guy, to show you what is the real number. Thank you, Alberto.
Thank you, everyone. First of all, it's the first time that I have the honor to address some words to you, and I'm very happy to be here and very happy to be part of this amazing thing. So I'm just going to be fast, trying to present the results of the company as of today. Well,